Welcome. The theme of today's class is working with the energy of sacrifice, the activation of the inner light, and working with the energy of the Sushumna in meditation. So a nice mix of different energies coming through here, but also with the focus of transcendence, actually moving the energy, getting that which we're holding onto, letting it go. So if at any point in this kriya you feel emotional, anything comes up, just try and take a moment, observe, let it go. It's a cleansing kriya, so ultimately it's apanic in nature. Let us begin. Place the hands on the knees. Take a moment and with your eyes closed, focus on the flow of your breath. Be aware of the breath moving in and out of the nose. So here's the opportunity just to close the mouth if it's comfortable and possible, placing the tongue lightly into the roof of the mouth, dropping into the awareness of the body and connecting in with the flow of your breath. Long, slow inhalation, belly is relaxed. And as you exhale, draw that navel point in, draw the breath out. Continue with that breathing pattern, that pranayama, long, slow inhalation, belly is relaxed. Focusing controlled exhalation, navel is engaged. And as you do this, let go of your day. Let go of anything that you're holding onto, whether it be ahead or behind of you. Take awareness to your third eye space, right in the center of the head. Imagine as though you're right in that center and you're looking up through the crown. You're activating your psychic vision. You're looking up into the heavens above, and in the old fashion of Guru Yoga, you're connecting in with the energy of the sun. So just above the head, a few inches, you imagine as though you're surrounded by darkness, and there you see the sun above the head. Notice how those golden rays, they penetrate into the darkness. Notice the grayness of the colors, but the golden light of the sun. And then either on an inhale or an exhale, whatever feels the most natural, draw the energy of the sun down through the crown. Bring it into the third eye, into the body. Let go of the focus of your breath. And for these brief moments, you become a body of light. Imagine as though the physical form disappears and you're purely just an energy body. And we allow the vision to change, the body returns to its normal form, and the energy of light moves towards the third eye. It comes to settle in the brow, just between the brow points, in the center of the head. It reduces in size, and it's about the size of a small little pearl. And you hold on to that vision. And we call that point of focus you've created a drishti. And you'll use your drishti to come back to different times in the class, and you hold onto that vision. And still holding the vision, release the hands from the knees. Place the hands into prayer. The left palm meets the right meets the left. The head is bowed, shoulders are back, thumbs are pressed against the heart space. And notice that if you lean a little bit back, there's an activation of the sit bones to the ground. Take a moment, withdraw your awareness, go inward and find a resolve, an intention that you would like to set for class. We call this a sankalpa. Now with that intent held, repeating it, take a long deep inhale. Suspend and hold. Engage the energy at the base, Mulabandha, hold. And as you exhale, draw that intent, draw the breath out and completely let it go. The breath finds a natural rhythm and mind is turned towards mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo as we open the space in the class. At Guriname as we encircle, protect and enclose our class space. Each of the mantras are chanted 3 times. We'll inhale together as we synchronize our breath. Suspend and hold your breath. Engage Mula Bandha and gently release and let go. Repeating one more time, inhale. Suspend and hold. Engage and release. Let us inhale to chant. Om. Namo. Adguriname. Take a long deep inhale. Suspend and hold. Light engagement of the pelvic floor muscles, Mula Bandha. Drop the chin, shoulders back, breath is held, and exhale, release slowly with control. Don't be in a hurry to pull the breath out, elongate it. And at the end of the breath, hold the breath out, count to 10. Blink open the eyes, release the hands down to the knees, take a moment. Inhale the shoulders up and exhale the shoulders down. And find that if you would like to just move a little bit into it, if you're feeling a little bit stiff, here's an opportunity for a little bit of free movement. But within that, still inhaling shoulders up and exhaling down. It's nice to take the opportunity to close the eyes during your practice. This just allows for you to withdraw your awareness inward and not to be occupied or distracted by any of the objects in your surroundings. Connect in with the sound of your breath as you move. Inhale, shoulders up, and release, exhale, shoulders down. Let's move into some spinal flex. Place the hands on the feet and the shin, and just find that you can get a nice grip and take a long deep inhale. And exhale, release. Now inhale, come forward, and exhale, round. So you can use the support of the hands on the feet and the shin just to kind of leverage. Inhale, come forward, and exhale, round. So try and keep the head as still as you can. Keep that movement in the spine. And take a long deep inhale, come to center, suspend and hold. Light engagement of the lock at the base and hold. Focus at the third eye, connect in with your drishti. And as you exhale, just slowly let go, draw the energy out, and bring it out. Releasing the hands from the position, place them on the shoulders, fingers to the front, thumbs to the back. Spinal twist, inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. Here your head can move freely from side to side. If you would like to, you can also access that vision of the Ida and Pingala energy. Ida moon energy on your left, Pingala sun energy on your right. And try and keep the focus on the tip of your nose. Inhale, return to center, suspend and hold. Engage. And then very slowly exhale and release. And then right after the breath is out, allow the breath to come back, but then release hands down to the knees. Place the hands on the knees, light grip of the hands on the knees. It's moving to spinal rotation. Doesn't matter which way you're moving, we will reverse. So we're inhaling through the front and exhaling as we round. Next time you're coming around the front, take a moment, pause, and let's reverse our direction. Tongue is pushed up into the roof of the mouth. Start to slow your movement down. Take a long deep inhale, return to center, drop the chin, engage the lock at the base, hold, and exhale, release. Turn the palms to face up, thumb and index are touching in Gyan Mudra. Eyes are closed, and let's use this as a transition as we move from our warm-up into our kriya. So focusing on the flow of your breath, withdrawing awareness inward, relaxing the body, and allowing the mind to relax. Take a long deep inhale, and in your own time, slowly exhale and release. We're going to be moving into our kriya now. So bringing the hands, the tips of the fingers to touch, and the hands are in a line with the heart space. You're going to connect the tips of the fingers, and your gaze is going to be slightly down, and you're going to chant along with me, God and me and God are one. 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 I'm going to stop chanting and ask you to continue with this by yourself, chanting out loud. Finish the chant that you're on. Take a long deep inhale. Suspend and hold. And slowly exhale. At the end of your exhale, take your middle fingers, interlace them, and bring it in line with your heart space. Take a long deep inhale, hold, and pull the fingers apart as though you're pulling a great force. Now move into long deep breathing here, but we're holding this. And then let go. Interlace the hands and grab each, well, not so much interlace, but grab the wrist of each hand and bring it behind your head. So it's a little bit awkward. You can just find a sort of a grip that's comfortable for you. And it's kind of, if you can bring it to the base of the neck, just under, and sort of just cut in. And just hold. And you're holding with long, deep breathing. And that means that when you inhale, you're inhaling into your navel point, belly is relaxed. And when you exhale, you're exhaling from your navel point, belly is engaged, drawn in, and the breath is drawn out. Be aware of the thoughts, whether the mind is just wandering, it's lost. Bring it back to the breath, bring it back to the pose. And take a long deep inhale, suspend and hold, and then exhale, release. We're just going to bring it down to the knees, palms face up, eyes are closed, and we're just taking these few moments just to drop into the breath, just let it go, find stillness, find quiet. Moving to our next exercise, we're going to create a bind behind our back. You can use a strap if you have one handy. Doesn't matter if you also can't reach. So the left hand goes behind and the right hand comes behind your back, palm faces out, and your left palm is facing down. And Ideally, you'd be able to grab and grip the fingers, making a bind. Now, I can't bind because my shoulder, but if I just hold, and I can hold in this position, or I can have a strap, it's perfect. Now, just holding in this position, what you're going to do is you're going to take a long, deep inhale. You're going to exhale very slowly. You're going to hold the breath out. And you're going to pull the navel lock tightly. And you're going to continue with that. Inhaling, exhaling, hold the breath out, pull the navel lock. Try and keep the length of your inhale and your exhale similar. At the end of your cycle, take a long deep inhale, suspend and hold, and exhale, let us release. And bring the hands to the knees, palms face up, and just take a moment, drop into the body, drop into your breath. Closing your eyes. We're going to change position now. We're going to come to sit with the legs extended straight out in front of us. And we're going to bend the knees slightly. It depends on if you're able to touch your toes and you have the range, or if you have restriction in your hamstring. So just see, you can also use a strap. Going to inhale the arms up and exhale, let's fold forward. So you can just fold forward within your range. We're all different. And then at that point, just holding it, looking down at the knees, keep the back straight and just fold forward. Just hold that. And slowly coming out. Point and flex the feet. Change position. We're going to come into a cross-leg position. And we're going to place the thumb and index in Gyan Mudra. In this part of the kriya, we're accessing our inner light. So let's take a moment with thumb and index in Gyan Mudra to close the eyes. Let us strengthen the inner light. Focus on your breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Move into a focused breath cycle. Now exhale completely and hold your breath out. Pump your navel, move it in and out, but keep your breath held out. You can repeat Sat Nam to yourself as you pull the navel in and as you relax it, just to moderate and control the speed. When you can't hold the breath out any longer or pump the navel, then just relax all effort. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You're taking about 12 breaths here. It doesn't have to be a perfect count. Just allowing your body to relax and regulate. And then around the 13th breath, that's when you completely hold your breath out. And you pump your navel. You're here on your own. You're familiar with the rhythm. The timer is on. Now we're all in different places within the cycle of this breath. Bring your breath and bring the cycle to a closure. At the point where you take a long deep inhale, close out the breath, hold it, contain it, and exhale, release and let go. And just stretch the legs straight out in front of us. And then we're going to bring the left foot into the right thigh. And we're going to hold here. You're going to take a long deep inhale and you're going to exhale, you're going to fold forward. So once more, If you wish, you can use the strap. You can also bend the knee and find your grip. You're going to hold this. You're going to look down. You're going to focus on the leg, but you're going to create a sniffing sound through the nose. So you're inhaling through the nose, but the sound it makes is a long, deep inhale, not to hyperventilate, but simply to access this pranic breath. Inhaling through the nose and holding for a moment, and then exhaling completely. Find if you can surrender into it. Also notice that the body will start to open up. So if you haven't done a lot of exercise today, always better to err on the side of caution. I haven't done a lot today. I haven't opened up my body, so I'm slowly going to work it. Well, my focus is the activation of my foot and my thigh and the breath pattern that I'm working with. And take a long deep inhale, suspend and hold, and then exhale, just slowly come out, release, let go. Bring both legs together and point and flex. Now the kriya doesn't tell us to balance out the other side. So we're not going to do that on the other side. We're just simply going to cross our legs. And the kriya guides us just simply to be in stillness, to meditate on the flow of our breath. Thumb and index touching, Gyan Mudra. The guidance is to visualize your spine all the way from the top of the head down to the base. Focusing on the brow point as you move that awareness up and down the spine. We take this calm state of flow into our Shavasana as you come to lie down and prepare yourself for your meditation. Making yourself comfortable, maybe covering yourself with a blanket or a little beanie bag for the eyes, and finding this time to be in Shavasana, surrendering to the asana. As you lie there, bring the arms out alongside the body, turn the palms to face up, and don't allow the arms to touch the body. Bring the legs slightly apart and almost to the corner edges of the mat, and allow the legs to flop open. The asana of Shavasana is an active pose, although it's completely passive. When the music slowly comes to a close, will be the indication that Shavasana has come to an end. Enjoy this time. Start to bring your awareness back. Focus on the flow of your breath. Notice the slight movements in the hands. As you wiggle the fingers, you move the toes. You might like to cycle through the hand mudras by placing the thumb to the index, middle, ring, and pinky. Rotation of hands and feet, clockwise and anti-clockwise. And let's bring the legs together. Let's point the toes, extend the arms above the head, interlace the fingers, and take a lovely long body stretch. Pointing the toes, really feeling that from the top to the bottom. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Place your hands on the base of your knees. And then just simply rock a little side to side or draw small circles with the knees. Now you're going to move over into a fetal position on your side. So lying on your side and just taking a few moments in this position just to close the eyes and surrender. And as you lie here, there's no need to do anything but just to simply be. Be with your breath, be with your body. And then when you're ready in your own time, just slowly make your way up into a seated cross-legged position. The meditation that we're working with today is a Sushumna meditation. Sushumna being the central column that runs through our energetic field where the chakras click into. So you imagine it as this lovely long tube. And in this tube, we're going to access that energy and really harness and visualize it through a meditation. So first of all, we place the hands on the knees, light grip of the hands on the knees. And your gaze directs a little bit downwards and forwards, so your eyes are slightly closed, the chin is a little bit in. And you're going to almost pull your lips back. You're going to expose your teeth, and it's more like a growl kind of look. And you're going to be breathing in and out through your mouth. So your eyes are closed and you're breathing in and out, and it's powerful, and you can hear that noise through your teeth. It's almost like a strong cannon breath, and the navel is kind of moving with that breath. So you really want to access that energy. I'm not going to do it with you, I'm simply going to guide you. Feel that you're dominating the breath, that you're in control of it, and your lips are pulled back. It's so strong, so powerful, and at the same time, you're visualizing the Sushumna energy, and you're not doing anything but holding that visualization. Now close the mouth. Direct the breath through the nose. Extend the arms up. Make a big V, and it's this energy of I'm about to, I can, I'm going to. It's this infinity, and you're about to. You're entering this big body of infinity, of water, of anything is possible. And you're holding that. And you're holding it with such strength, with infinite possibilities. And as you do this, the breath is focused. Long, deep inhalation, slow and controlled exhalation. Just bring your chin in a little bit, so there's a light compression of the chin to the throat. We always tend to stick the head out and bring it in. Gaze is directed down towards the floor. Imagine yourself sinking down into that body of water, that body of infinity. Immersing yourself, every part of your body. Now inhale, hold your breath, relax your body. Imagine as though your body floats to the top. Inhale, hold your breath, relax the body. Let it float to the top. Naturally that exhale is coming out. Inhale, hold the breath, relax your body. Exhale, slowly, slowly you come to the top. Inhale, hold the breath, relax your body, let it float to the top. Exhale slowly. Bring the arms down, palms face up, eyes are closed. Awareness of the energy activation from that meditation. You might not feel it right now, and you could experience it in the next few minutes after class. Just awareness of where you're at and how you're feeling. Let's bring the hands into prayer. Thumbs rest against the heart space, head is bowed, shoulders drawn back. We prepare ourselves to close our class. We draw awareness back to our resolve, our sankalpa, the one you set at the beginning of your practice. And you reflect on that resolve for a few moments. You recall your resolve as you draw your long, deep breath in. You suspend and hold, and you let go. We close the space with our mantra, Sat Nam. Let's take a long, deep inhale together to prepare. Suspend and hold, and exhale, release. We're chanting it 3 times. Sat is always held longer than the chant of Nam. Let us inhale to chant. Sa. Thank you for making this time and space for your practice. Sat Nam.